This is Young Money, a show about entrepreneurs, innovators, and the journeys that they've undertaken. I'm Nandini, and today we'll be talking to the owner of a book renting and sharing service called Bookelphia. They pick up and deliver to your doorstep at such minimum prices, and especially during COVID when we want to read a book and can't go out. So, Bookelphia really helps us out. Okay, so I was a fellow reader looking to rent books because I hesitate buying books because I think that once I'm finished reading them, most of the books I won't read again. So there's no use in buying them. And I was looking for like renting services, and I found a few, but they were really expensive. And then I came across Bookelphia's page on Facebook, and then I contacted Ritu. And after talking to her, I just felt like this is just like this is it. I'm gonna go for it. And then I started with Bookelphia and I started ordering books from them, and they were amazing. The condition of the books and the delivery was just very, very good, and I'm really happy with the service, and I want others to know about this too. So how are you, Ritu?
Hi Nandini, I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Okay, so let's start with the questions. Like, what is Bookelphia? Like, also, renting books at such minimum prices is just something that I've not seen elsewhere. Like I've said before, that I found a few book services, but they were really expensive. So, at such minimum prices, how did you get the idea of starting this business?
So you have briefly told about what Bookelphia model is. Okay. Now, if I want to repeat it, I would say it is a crowdsourced book reading and sharing platform.
Okay.
So as a member, you come to the website, you order book for yourself, read it, return it. We will manage the whole delivery and pickup of the books to and from your place.
Yeah.
Okay. If you also have some books to share with other members, you can list them down on our website and you start earning credit points in lieu of it.
Okay.
So, and this credit points, they accumulate and give you free reads. So essentially, it is a platform which provides you an opportunity to share your books and earn free reads, as well as borrow books and read for yourself, even if you're not sharing.
Yeah.
See, you mentioned, Nandini, that you don't like to buy books,
Yeah.
So that happens with most of us, most of the readers. There are so many books to read, but you cannot really keep buying everything. You cannot buy all the books that you wish to read, right? And then there are space constraints also.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, so this sharing thing with books, it works out very well. In fact, all of us, we do share books within our family, friends, neighbors, and in small book clubs. We form small book clubs where some people come together and they can exchange also.
Yeah.
In fact, even I was a part of some of these book clubs, but there was always this challenge of sharing books, of exchanging books with each other.
Okay.
And plus in smaller groups, you don't get so many choices. There are restricted number of titles that you can pick from. Right. So the idea of starting Bookelphia came from all of this, and I thought that it should be developed at a larger scale and something in a more professional and organized manner. So it is simple. More the members come on your platform, more the number of books that you will get to choose from. So there's a good choice of books, and we are providing it an affordable price and making it easily accessible for the members because we are delivering also.
Yeah, exactly. Because, if like suppose these book clubs are really good, but if I want a particular book, I will have to find it, and it can be difficult,
Yeah, getting it from each other without any help, especially in cities like Mumbai and other metros and other bigger cities, people don't have that time to, contact and then commute and pick up books from each other.
Exactly.
So it becomes really difficult. So
Yeah.
Bookelphia is actually providing you a platform where you have access to thousands of books, which are contributed by so many thousands of other members.
Yeah.
And you can borrow them. You just at one click, you can borrow a book, get it delivered to your place, and again you just place a return click, and the book is picked up from you. And at very nominal prices.
Yeah.
The whole objective is to give you more and more books to read at affordable price and easily accessible.
Yeah. Because that's what I said. I was looking for a renting service, and when I came across Bookelphia, I was like, this is the best I can get, because इससे कम prices नहीं मिलेंगे, and the prices was just amazing. So I I really like Bookelphia now.
Thanks so much. It's so good to hear this from you.
Okay, so when we were talking pre-show, you told me that it's been quite a while since you started Bookelphia, but you had to take a break from it for a bit. But now you're back on track, and I just wanted to know how this COVID-19 has affected the business. Now the situation is way better than it was before.
Yes.
It's way better, and people are stepping out. But in the initial stage, when people were really scared to like go out and it was really dangerous, how did you manage?
So during the lockdown period, we were closed for 4 months.
Okay.
And after that, we started our service again with all due safety precautions that we could, including keeping the books also in isolation for 4 days before any movement.
Yeah.
And we communicated all of this to all our members when we started the business again. And frankly, COVID-19 has not really affected us in a negative way.
Okay.
In fact, since we are delivering books from home, it has led to an increase in demand, I would say.
Yeah, right. Because people don't have to step out.
Exactly. So they don't have to step out, nor even in the current situation, they don't want to really venture out unnecessarily. If there is something that you can get conveniently at home, then why not? That's the thought these days.
Exactly. Yeah, I remember, when the first time that I ordered books, and I think it'd been like 2 days, and I messaged you and I was like, it's been 2-3 days, and like, when should I be expecting the delivery? And you told me that after you've ordered the book, we keep it for like 4 to 5 days in isolation, and I was blown. Like, I mean, that's amazing. Like, you're taking such safety precautions.
Yes, so between the transfer from one house to another, we isolate the books.
Yeah, because for everyone's safety, and it's good.
Absolutely. So we have to take care of the safety of our members as well as our team members. So we have to take care of these things.
Okay, so no, actually also that, but when like you were closed for 4 months, but after that also like it was still bad. So like the delivery guys, like were they okay to like travel, and was there any resistance from their side?
Not really. I think the first confidence that they got was that we believed in securing their safety, So I told them very clearly there were conditions which were laid out, and it was also communicated to the members that in case, your building is in containment area, then please do not order, or please do not return the books for now. We will wait for the time being. So these kind of things, and we had said the same thing to our delivery boys also, that you take a call in case you come to know of any society or any place where going is not safe. Then take a call and tell us that this is the situation, and then we will accordingly first prioritize your safety. So that's the reason I think the team also kind of had that confidence that no, we are not compromising on our safety.
Yeah, so you made sure
and
that
they were
they are
willing to
also
work.
very safe. Yeah.
And they are themselves taking all the safety precautions, and the company is supporting them.
Yeah, definitely. It's very important, especially in the lockdown.
Absolutely. So that's how we have been trying to manage this, and so far no problems, no issues at all.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. I hope it stays that way. Okay.
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay, so as I said before, that I too order books from you, and I really love the service, and also that the books are in great condition, and I am like curious about the process of the whole thing. Like after I place an order on the website, what happens? Like, what is the entire process? And one more thing is that how do you manage the delivery part? Because Bombay can be quite expensive and time consuming in terms of transportation, right? And you don't even charge a delivery fee. So how does that work out?
Okay, so it's very interesting about what happens when you place an order, So as soon as you place an order, our team immediately gets in touch with the owner of the book, the member who has contributed the book on the network website. So we get in touch with the owner of the book, we check for its availability, and then we fix up a time. and pick up the book from the owner. Then a quality check of the book is done. If the quality is good and it can be given to you for reading, then we make the book ready for delivery, sanitize it, keep it in its sealed bag and everything, sanitize the bag, and then leave it in isolation for 4 days.
Okay.
And after that, then we deliver the book to you.
Okay, so that is the process.
Yes, and once you have read the book, then you again return the book from your account. We pick up the book from you.
Yeah.
We again do a quality check that there was no harm to the book. And then we again get it ready in another envelope, sanitize it, keep it for 4 days before it is being returned to the owner member.
Okay.
So this is the whole cycle that runs,
Yeah.
And as you asked for the delivery part, we have our own dedicated delivery team, which is trained in handling books and maintaining them and checking their condition, ensuring that the books are well maintained during transit and they are handed over well. So we don't have any third party or any courier service that we have tied up with. We have a dedicated team for book pickup and deliveries.
Okay. Yeah, so that's great. You can handle it from like your own.
Absolutely. And for the books that you borrow from the website, you would see, and you have said that the prices are very reasonable. Okay. And see, as I said, that the focus of Bookelphia is to give you more and more books to read and make you read more, and this can be done only when you have a good choice of books and the books are affordable for you and also easily accessible to you. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the business model is such that the prices are lower, are very reasonable, so that you can order and read more and more books. We are definitely, I would say, we are not making profit in every transaction, but we do hope to reach a scale where we can, cover up our costs and make this a self-sustainable business.
Yeah, definitely.
And the purpose is to keep it very simple on the website. The login process is very simple. Ordering a book is very simple. And even the pricing is very simple and transparent. Single price that we quote.
Yeah, exactly. When I went through the website, it's just like, it's step by step. I mean, anyone can, it's nothing complicated and it's very simple. So I really like that too.
Yeah, so we want to keep things very simple on our platform. One does not need to think about, okay, what is this? What is the security deposit? What is the joining fee? What is the membership charge, etc., etc. So there is just one simple, transparent, single price. Okay, no asterisk mark, no hidden charges, nothing.
Yeah.
So we are just trying to build a model around this where people can focus more on reading and sharing their books and the business can sustain.
Okay, so like one more question that just popped up is that, as you said that you always do like a quality check before and after returning the books. So what if there is some sort of damage to the book done by the reader? So what happens after that?
You'll be surprised that this does not happen really.
Yeah, I'm sure it does not happen because,
we have not had this experience as such. One or two instances where we have faced this, the readers have been supportive enough, as in the borrowing members have been supportive enough to actually replace a book or say that we are ready to pay for the book or we are ready to return the book to the owner, a new book.
Wow. Okay.
And this whole model is working fine on the assumption, and now I think it's more towards a fact that book lovers, they respect books and they treat it with love.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm sure nobody, nobody will.
Firstly, or intentionally, no one would damage or bring any harm to the book. So that's the confidence that we have in our model. Anyways, for people who are sharing their books, we take the ownership of maintenance of the book. We take that responsibility that your books will come back to you.
Okay.
And in case there is any damage or anything, then we take responsibility for that. We will replace it if need be.
That's great. That's amazing. Okay, so let's say I have a lot of books lying around that I've read and now I have like no use for them because I've read it once and I won't read them again. So if someone like me wants to donate their books or wants to share their books with Bookelphia, what is the process for that?
It's again very simple. Okay, so if you want to donate the books, just write us on our email ID or call us on our number, and our team will schedule a book collection with you, and they will pick up all the books. So just ensure that these books are in a good condition, that we can give to other members for reading.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
Okay. And it's not a pirated or a rip-off version,
Yeah, so it's a very simple process. Like,
yes,
you just fix up a schedule when your team can come and pick up the books.
It happens over a call. So we'll call you and fix up a schedule. Then someone will come to your home or any address that you provide, and we'll come and pick up the book from there. And if you wish to share your books, you want to keep your books with you and just list it on the website for sharing. Okay, so for that also, it's very simple. You can simply log in and add your books through your account.
Okay.
Or to make it even simpler, you can simply click the book cover pages and WhatsApp it to us. We will add it to your account from the backend.
Okay, so even simpler, that we can just send you the pictures and you will make it easier for us.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, wow. Acha, also one more thing that I remember that, when we were talking pre-show on the call, I remember you had told me where you guys store the books, like what was the process of storing the books. So can you just, tell that to our listeners as well about the storage of the books?
So we have a back office where we store books, but however, we don't really need a big physical space. We don't need a lot of space for storing books because this is more of a crowdsourced library.
Yeah, as you said, yeah.
Yes. So it's like the books are maintained in individual members' houses, You have your own bookshelf in your house, which you're sharing with others.
Yeah.
So we don't have a huge collection of books with us. There is small contribution from Bookelphia side also, but that is just maintained in a small back office that we have.
Okay.
We don't have to invest a lot in taking up a physical space and storing books there.
Yeah, because most of the books are from the fellow readers, and they, share the books with you. So you just have to pick it up from them and deliver it to the reader.
Yes.
Okay, so, for my last question, I want to ask, what's your vision for Bookelphia? Like, 5 years down the line, what heights do you see your business achieving?
Well, in terms of scale, if you ask, I see Bookelphia present in most of the large cities of the country 5 years down the line.
Yeah.
Metros, of course, present and running successfully there. In fact, I would actually want to experiment with smaller cities also and see how this model works there.
Yeah.
And secondly, in terms of the utility part or the value part, I see Bookelphia as a go-to source for all the book lovers.
Yeah.
So if someone wants to read a book, they can go and borrow the book from Bookelphia. If somebody wants to share the book, they can list their books for sharing there. Somebody wants to read the book rating and reviews from fellow book lovers, they can go and check out the book reviews and the ratings that others have provided.
Yeah.
And this would ultimately become a platform where the readers are actually deciding what books to put. They would know that if I'm investing in a good book, then it will not only be read by them, but it will also be read by other members through Bookelphia's net.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
We don't need to have an editorial team for us to decide what books to add. It's actually the readers and your fellow members that are deciding what books to add on the network.
Yeah.
And that's how we want to bring the best books accessible to more and more people at very lower prices.
Okay. And do you also have do you also think that in the future you'll have like a physical store, or is it just going to be like an online platform?
Maybe. Let's see how it works.
Okay. I genuinely hope that you achieve all your goals. And Reetu, it was amazing talking to you. Thank you so much for giving us insights about your business. It was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, Nandini. I must say you're doing a wonderful job. And I love your channel.
That's so wonderful to hear. Thank you so much.
Good to talk to you. And thanks a lot again.
Yeah. Okay, so for those of you who want to check out Bookelphia, I will leave a link in the description to make it easier for you. Alright guys, that does it for today's edition of Young Money. If you're someone who has a business, or if you know someone who has had an exciting journey, you can reach out to us at ympodcast@gmail.com. We'll see you guys next week.